I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. I'll give up everything.
The venom in my brain, running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this, I just wanna break these chains. Always destined for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen no many ones that are so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started to outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted, created a legacy off of me just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up.
Welcome in, Outlaws. That's right, this is KGB here for another Braves stream, baby. Game 2 between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta last night just destroying Colorado 8-3. It was an awesome game. But we'll have first pitch here in about 3 minutes, everybody. So go grab whatever you need, settle in, and we'll get to the stream just as soon as it comes. Matter of fact, why don't we go ahead and start switching over to the stream page here. Well, I guess it might help if I start my cam. And we can open up that. All right, let's try that. There we are. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Hey there, Jeremy. Hey, Kenneth. Welcome in, boys. Appreciate you stopping, as always. All right, let's go ahead and get that music turned down just a little bit.
I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy.
All right, so looking forward to tonight's game. That's for sure. Yeah, happy early Father's Day to everybody out there. Yeah, I'll have to get my happy earlies out tonight and tomorrow because I will not be streaming Father's Day, guys and gals. Hey, Jameson, how you doing?
Popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness.
Well, today tells me Mother's Day they gave away free viewing of all the games. It looks like for Father's Day they did $59.99 for the rest of the season special. So. All right, looks like we're going to be under first pitch here.
Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost. I get after it.
Let's go down to Lawrence Jabbar.
Thanks so much, BG. Beautiful night for some Braves baseball. Jared Shuster making his 8th career start, and he told me the other day he's feeling a lot more comfortable the more time he spends up here. He's able to pick his teammates' brain. A lot of the guys that are veterans on this team, and two of those guys especially being Sean Murphy and Travis d'Arnaud. He says that helps out so much having them behind the plate. They're always there to comfort, calm you down. They're great targets. They call a great game, and he said he loves playing with both of them. Now, looking at the numbers, guys, his last 4 starts have been significantly better, and you look at it, he's throwing his slider 9% more and has a 143 opponent average versus first 3 starts with a 200 opponent average. Guys, have you seen
Looks
that?
Like the Rockies are going to have Profar at bat first. Then we'll have Tovar on deck and Diaz batting in the hole.
Become more of a weapon. He's got a good changeup. I think that's
Profar has a 243 average, a 706 OPS, and 5 home runs on the season. Tonight's starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves will be Jared Shuster with a record of 3-2 and a 5.05 ERA. He has a 1.37 WHIP.
To face Jurickson Profar in this Colorado Rockies lineup here in Game 2 of the series.
And here we go. Here is first pitch. Welcome to Friday night baseball, everybody.
A little bit low, 1-0.
Woo! Not sure. I think he may have went out with some friends for dinner tonight. I shot him a text, but he never responded. So
getting his first career win, and then Michael Tonkin doing yeoman's work out of the bullpen for the final.
I'm sure we may see him sometime or another throughout the stream.
Michael really saved that bullpen last night after a doubleheader.
And he's supposed to. He told me he was streaming Father's Day for sure. So I mean, I'm hoping somebody will. That way you guys don't go without a game if you can't.
5 games
have
now in the NL East.
way to watch it.
Strike to make it 2-2 to Jurickson Profar.
Probably went back, had a nice Shirley
2-2.
Celebrated that win, right?
Got to be a
Shuster looking okay so far after 4 pitches. Got him swinging, baby. K to the chat.
Good start for
That's
Shuster,
a good start
and
for
there's
Shuster.
one out here in the top of the first. Let's get you the rest of that Rockies lineup presented by your local Toyota dealer. Couple of changes from yesterday. Alfaro was DHing. He will catch and bat 6th in the order. This is a lineup that opposing Braves pitchers struck out 12 times in game 1 of this series.
Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss.
And now Tovar fouls off the
Oh, foul ball. My apologies. Guess I'm blind. I thought he hit it. Thank you, Daniel, for the K's in the chat.
Tovar.
That's going to be a little looper up into center.
Settle in front of Harris. He's having a nice series. Had a solo homer, a couple of runs driven in yesterday. Tom, what do you have for our Ford Keys tonight?
Well, on the offensive
all
side,
right, come on, baby.
Dinelson
Let's get going.
Does not throw a lot of strikes. Heavy usage of his slider. He's going to try to get guys to chase that. So be patient. Don't make him come into the zone. And for Shuster, be edgy. As we talked about in the open, he pitches off his fastball. It's not overpowering. When he stays out of the middle, he's effective.
Here comes Schuster's pitch.
And he is
Swing and a
so
miss.
much more effective since being recalled.
0-2 the count.
After those first 2 April starts, struggled.
0-1 the count.
To AAA, worked on some things.
That's weird. Before it said 0-1 before he even swung.
Rotation.
Well, you know, to his point, there really is no substitute for being here and getting in a routine and being
Here
around
comes
guys
the
and
pitch.
seeing how things are done. It just
Down in the dirt.
I can't
Ball 1.
I can't explain how valuable that is to be here day in and day
So
out.
Diaz with a
Seeing what goes on at this
.294
level,
average on the
being
season.
around guys,
Looks like
talking
an
to guys,
.816
being around his two
OPS with
catchers.
7
I mean,
home runs.
You know,
He's 1-1
it's no
in the
surprise
count.
to me
1
that
out. Runner on
since
first.
he's kind of stuck around and gotten into a routine a little bit, he's gotten better.
He has 34 RBIs on the season. Great.
Runner goes for second.
Here comes.
Throws down.
Got him! Got him, baby!
Goodbye, Tovar. 2 away.
Goodbye, Tovar! Perfectly worded. Goodbye, Tovar. Good job, D-Train.
Well, Braves catchers.
Woo! D-Train, baby!
Great. Received it well. Great transfer. Perfect throw.
That it was.
Nice job.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Darno getting the start instead of Murphy.
2 outs. 2-1 the
He's
count.
able to get the second out, and now this
Chopper
one is
down
fouled
third
away.
base line
The count
up
is at
for a
2-2
foul ball.
here.
Oh, that's. I'm sorry to hear that, Jameson.
Yesterday, Tom, about you put in Pilar and left for Rosario. You don't miss a beat. You put in Darno for Murphy, and not much.
2-2 the count.
Nope, not at all. That's such a luxury for Snit.
Weak contact.
That's going to be one going out to the outfield.
Was cheating up the middle, so a 2-out single for Elias Diaz.
Well, not every good pitch is an out. Not every bad pitch is
So
an
Colorado
out.
has a
Good
runner on
pitch right
first
there.
with a 2-out single.
I think if you're Jared, you just got to tip your hat and move on to the next guy.
But now how big does that caught stealing look?
D-Train! That's a beautiful throw out at second,
So
man.
runner at first with
You
2 away.
couldn't ask for a better
Randall
throw.
Grichuk, the right fielder,
They were
didn't
on.
play
They were right on
yesterday,
page. Beautiful.
but hitting cleanup here tonight.
Yeah, he's having a good year. 307, a homer, 14 RBI.
Yeah, his slash numbers are the best of his career. That's after he missed the first month with an injury. But he has provided good pop in their lineup.
See. I believe he went out with some friends for dinner tonight. I know he was doing some house cleanup when he got home tonight.
Schuster's 1-1 is swung
He
on
had
and
some
missed.
things to take care of, and then he said something about
Good
being
slider there.
gone possibly to go out to dinner.
That pitch we talked about.
But he
he's
never
starting to use a little bit
confirmed
more.
that, but I assume that's where he's at. So I sent him a text
Yeah,
and told
as
him
said, he's been
we went
using
live.
it
So
33% of the
we'll see if he
time
pops
so
in.
far this year. Out to left center.
Out to left center, Harris
Long run, but
has it, baby.
Harris is fast. He
We got
closes
out of the
it,
inning.
reels it in,
Heading to the
and
bottom of the
Philadelphia
first.
Rockies in the top of the first.
I'm always learning. You could call me.
All right, so how the stream will work, guys and gals, is in between the breaks. I'll just let random YouTube music play. It's to help take out any dead air or anything, like if I should happen to stop talking or whatnot. That way there's no dead air. But generally, if the chat stays busy, yeah, we make it through pretty good. Oh, okay, buddy. Well, thanks for stopping, Jim. So I'll let Mav know that you said hey. Hope you feel better soon, man. Great start for the youngster Jared Shuster tonight. He's really starting to come in. He still struggles with a lot of garbage, unnecessary ball. But yeah, I realize the internet's kind of fluctuating tonight, everybody. So bear with it if you would. It'll come out of it.
Stickers going back with that same lineup with Ozzie batting second and Matt Olson fifth in the order like it was an evening ago.
No surprise there. It worked well. Why change it?
Yeah, Ozzie had 3 hits. Olson had a homer. And there is Dinelson Lamet, Tom. What do we know about this?
So we are back to Truist Park.
With a 10 ERA. 0-2 as a starter with an 8 ERA. He's trying to work
again. If it does give you any issues, you might have to refresh your browser, guys. I do apologize.
A whole bunch of sliders.
Now, as I've said in previous streams, if it does get real bad that it won't fix itself, I'll have to end the stream.
Including having Tommy John surgery back.
But let's hope that doesn't happen.
Just, as you said, trying to work his way back.
Got my red jersey. I now stream it just once. I use it only on home Friday night games,
his numbers are not
and then it goes to the dry cleaners.
Outing in his most recent start.
So
against his former
hopefully
team, the Padres,
the dry cleaning wasn't wasted.
But that one is nowhere near 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know where he was going with that one.
I don't think he threw with a whole lot of conviction.
Now his 3-1 pitch.
Oh, foul ball off his own foot. 3-2 the count. Here it comes.
Pitch to the Braves leadoff hitter, and
that's ball 4.
Nowhere near.
Braves have a runner on first.
Down to first base. Well, control has been an issue for Lamet, and control an issue there in the first battery.
So they're going to continue like they did last night with the batting order of Albie, going to be Acuña, Albies, Riley. Tonight will be D-Train in place of Sean Murphy. And batting fifth will be Olson, and then Azuna, Rosario, and tonight for Kevin Pillar, Arcia, Harris, and that is your batting order.
Acuña breaks for second.
There goes Acuña!
Slides in his 30th stolen base of the season, baby.
15 homers. Ha! 30 stolen bases, 15 home runs. This man is MVP. That catcher had no chance. He didn't even attempt it.
Grounds to the right side. That'll move Ronald up 90 feet.
All right, so we have 90 feet from scoring. Good play. It's still advanced the runner.
For Ronald Acuña, by the way, he had 29 stolen bases all of last year. So the 30 stolen bases now already puts him above that total here in 2023.
30 stolen bases this year.
Yeah. Fully back to being Ronald, and boy, is it showing.
Ball 1 to Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Riley comes in tonight with a .261 average, 11 home runs, 34 RBIs, and a .757 OPS on the season.
And he takes that one low and away.
Could be ball 2. Riley on a little bit of a hitting slump. Him and big man Matt Olson were going back-to-back for several games here in the past for
Big
putting them out.
2-0, 95-mile-per-hour fastball.
Oh, you see that fastball? He's got some sink on it when he throws it right. Just a question of consistency. How often can he throw it the way he wants to?
Well, he's
Ball
had some
3.
success. I mean, in the 2020 season, even though
3-1 the count.
COVID year, he
How you doing,
finished
Ryan?
in the Cy Young voting in the National League.
Yeah, I saw that. I kind of had to take a double take. Is that right?
I mean, he was.
I watched mine through the MLB app,
So many arm
Ryan,
injuries.
so I have the option to, I can do either the Braves broadcast or I can do the Colorado Rockies. I have the Braves.
But before the season began, a week before in spring training, he suffered an arm injury and had to have Tommy John and missed the whole year.
3-2 the count.
He deals a payoff pitch to Riley that is fouled.
Oh, foul ball. Hit himself in the thigh, it looked like. That's right, Riley's a stud.
Well, you got to figure if he's going to continue his way back and round himself back into form, he's going to have to come up with another pitch.
Here comes the 3-2 pitch.
Here's his 3-2 again. And
Down in the dirt. That's a wild pitch. Here comes Acuña. Acuña home for a score. That's a scoring error.
like that are out in front.
There we go, baby.
Another pitch that he spiked. Well, Faro probably should have had that, but tried to
It don't matter if he would have.
able to.
Ronald was already
Braves
across
take
the
the lead.
plate.
Alfaro, we told you yesterday, was his Rockies debut. He was the DH yesterday, so this is the first
So
time
we
he's
have one
for the
out,
Rockies.
runner on
Not
first,
in
bottom of the
majors, though.
first,
He's had
1-0
parts of 8
lead
major
Atlanta.
league seasons. And he receives that pitch
Ball
high
1.
from Lamet, who is struggling to find the strike zone here.
Yeah, I think partly too as a catcher.
Send your Atlanta Braves to Seattle for the 2023 All-Star Game, guys. Visit Braves.com/vote.
Yeah, you're a little bit more in block mode. When you've got
Get your
fastball
votes in.
coming,
You can vote up to 5 separate times a day up till June 22nd,
Met yesterday. Now you're working together. Is that difficult?
12
at all?
o'clock
It is. I mean, there's
Eastern, June 22nd.
This ball.
Oh, D-Train! D-Train, it's gone!
My goodness.
Beautiful 2-run home run. Third home run of the season for him. 474 feet
That's the
for
18th
Mr.
first inning home run
D-Train.
that Colorado has allowed. Still
Beautiful.
And that ball was annihilated. As our friend Wiley said, in
It had
the
a
pregame,
rocket on its
the
ass in
party's
that
over.
one, baby.
Travis got that
It
one.
was gone.
It is the 100th homer of his career.
100th homer.
Over 470 feet.
Beautiful. Congratulations,
Just
Darmon.
like that, the Braves with a 3-0 lead. 4 batters in here in the bottom of the first. That is, Tom, this year.
Chop,
the
that's right,
15th
baby.
home
Oh,
run
I
for the
don't got him up. I don't got him with me tonight.
450 feet. Nobody else.
They're out in the front room.
majors
I
has more than
had to go get a special box for them.
Yeah, that's And it's Colorado, I think, right? Has 6.
Colorado and the Angels also have 6.
Big swing and a miss from Adelson.
Yeah, that's crazy.
2-1 the count.
Well, it wasn't what you called bashing balls over the bullpen, but that ball was bashed a long way.
Boy, was it ever. Well, and you've got a pitcher here, as we've documented, that has already been struggling.
Now, wait a minute.
And he's given.
I just watched the pitch count hit 0.
On the timer. And he's sweating out there a little bit in the center of the diamond.
Okay, they did give it to you, yeah. Pitcher time clock violation. That's ball 4.
Walk. Well, they'll check.
Nope.
And say he went. So Matt Olson is called back.
Yeah, it looked close live. I got to see this thing in replay.
He didn't go.
I don't think so.
He didn't go. Garbage
Roberto
up
Ortiz
call.
down there at third base, making it a 3-2 count. He was the home plate umpire last night. Tonight, that's Chad Whitson calling the balls and strikes. And
Well, that explains it. He was the home ump. He was the home ump last night. Look at all the terrible calls he made last night. Matt Olson strikes out. He should have been on base. Oh, that's so sad to see umpires take things away from teams like that. Yeah, thank you, Jeremy. Happy Friday, everybody.
The DH, Marcelo Zuna.
Happy early Father's Day to those of you. Just to let you know, I will not be doing a stream Sunday. We got a lot of family stuff planned.
Ozuna last night drove in a run.
We're actually doing the celebration of life for my mom's significant other that she was with. The guy that was pretty much like a dad to me for the last 25 years. We're going to do a celebration of life tomorrow for him, so we're going to be down at the lake and enjoying. We're going to go out on the lake with the boat, do some nice things. Oh! That's gone! Nope, at the track, Oh, jeepers.
Just missed it. Darno did not. He hit a 2-run bomb. His 100th career round tripper of the Braves out in.
All right, so the Braves now lead 3-0. Let's go ahead and get you some music going. Yeah, so I appreciate that. Jeremy, I appreciate that. So yeah, we're doing a celebration of life for him, and then we're all getting together out at the park in the lake. Make a day of it. Be able to enjoy having my kids around and my grandkids, and just don't think I got a whole bunch more of those left in me to have. So need to get them all as much as we can, right? So when they come back, we'll have Nolan Jones, George Alfaro, and Eluris Montero in the hole. Sorry if I'm chomping up your name there, guy. Don't mean to, but when you guys have such strange names. Or strange for me. That's not a very common name for around where I'm from here.
As many long ones as they've hit, and they're still impressing their own teammates. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so an interesting first inning. Colorado actually had 2 hits. The Braves just 1, but the Rockies find themselves down 3.
Well, that's where walks kill you, right?
Nolan Jones, I tell you, before today's series was hitting some long balls.
2 walks to Acuña.
I did some YouTube shorts of some of his highlights. He was putting some distance in them balls,
Nolan
too.
Jones leading off the second inning for the Rockies.
Matter of fact, you check out my channel, you'll find one where he hit a 483, and then he had like a 470, 474 or 476, something like that. Crushed some big balls there, man.
What a catch!
Oh, Matt Olson, the man! Wow! That's right, Nolan, go down!
Well, when they're not
Matt
impressing
Olson
us
took
on
a dive
offense,
and caught
they're
your
impressing us on
ball.
defense.
Line drive down first
think
base line.
sometimes
Matt
we
Olson with the
Get
outstretch
so caught up
catches
and
the
so enamored
ball.
by
What
these guys
a
do offensively,
play!
We forget how good a defensive team they are. They are a really solid defensive team, and what a great play that was by Matt. Just great reaction and great catch.
Robbing Nolan Jones of extra bases. Last night it was on the other side of the infield and Austin Riley making 2 phenomenal plays.
Matt Olson, Nolan Jones, liner down first baseline. Olson all 6'6" or whatever he is,
Alfaro,
stretched out to catch that ball.
swinging bunt right back to the mound. Ooh, low throw, but
That's
Olsen
out number
over there,
2.
picking him up.
That one was a short hopper back to Shuster, who threw it to first to get him out.
Good pitch in on the hands. Good job getting off the mound. Take your time. We got to work on that throw though. Thankfully, it was a big hop.
Saw his face. He's like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, please pick me up.
Comes the pitch.
Now
Low and
Montero
away.
batting
1-0.
7th in the order here.
2 outs, top of the second.
24-year-old lefty deals, and it's
Ball 2.
downstairs 2-0. Last
Got
game
Montero
for
with a
Schuster was so
185
interesting looking at the line
batting
against
average,
Washington
1 home
because he
run,
did
9
that many
RBIs, and a
walks any strikeouts,
.498
but he went
OPS
5
on the
innings.
season.
Yeah, who was it? Tim Hudson, the
It's
last.
2-0 in the count. 2
2012
outs,
for the
spot,
Braves.
top of the
Which,
second.
Not all that surprised with Huddy because he probably had 1,000 ground balls on that sinker.
Well, Schuster does already have a strikeout. Now he's threatening to walk Montero here.
There's a strike. 3-1 the count. Ball 4.
And there is the first free pass he has issued tonight.
That's something there that Schuster struggles with, is the walks.
You know, that's kind of the learning process there. That's one of those things that he's going to want to do a better job of eliminating. Get 2 quick outs, bottom of the order.
And another ball.
Last thing you ever want to do typically is a 2-out walk, but particularly for the bottom half of the order, you got a chance to have that quick inning. Have it.
Well, Travis is going to go out and talk to him. Is that probably a case, Tom, of him just trying to locate 2 perfectly?
I mean, it can be, you know. I mean, I think again, sometimes you get those 2 quick outs, and you know, and I'm not saying this has happened, but it's happened to all of us. You get those 2 quick outs, you lose a little focus. Like, okay, innings over. Well, no, you got to get 3 outs, you know, and a lot of things in this game now can happen a lot more quickly than they did when I played. But you know, I think it's just a little bit of a lost focus. Travis go out there to kind of, as we've talked about, get
all right, here he goes. Comes wind up. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt again.
That one in, though, and
that's like 6 straight balls. Come on, Schuster.
I know he's going a little bit more to that slider, and he's typically a fastball slider to lefties, and fastball, from what I've seen, uses the changeup much more against righties. I haven't seen any yet. You know, he's spiked 3 or 4 of those sliders now. To me, get off it. Go to something
Now he's going to bring it high.
There's that good changeup.
You called for it. He provided it.
He brought it a lot higher than it was. Got fouled off. That's been one of his problems, is when he gets
just the 8th
gets behind in the count to the batter,
Jared Schuster.
And then, you know, he puts one right where they want it. Just like that.
2-2.
Good thing that batter fouled that one off.
Started a rookie, and game 2 of the doubleheader in Detroit, a rookie, Dylan Dodd. 3 straight games with a rookie on the mound.
I mean, look, you got a lot of teams in baseball that are being forced to use guys they probably didn't have in the mix, right? Braves are no different with Fried and Kyle Wright still out. They're having to find guys to provide innings.
Good location.
Got him looking. That was generous by the ump that time. So we're heading to the bottom of the second. Remember, everybody, get your votes in. Get your votes in. Hey, D, how you doing? Oh, look at there, Maverick stopping by from over at Maverick Sports.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss that fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a
top right hand side of your screen, you guys will see some links to some other channels. C Sports Network is actually my secondary channel. This is the parent channel. Intended plans are that I will start streaming all sports related content from the C Sports Network channel. It's just truly transitioning to doing that.
They want to say my name, but they holding back. They want to say they hate, but they know.
Oh, 12-hour days are never fun. Well, I certainly appreciate you stopping by.
Braves Baseball on Valley Sports is presented by Truist. Bravos on top 3 zip, bottom of the second. Eddie Rosario, day off yesterday. Back in the lineup here tonight.
All right, so we have Rosario, Arcia, and Michael Harris set the bat. Eddie Rosario with a 249 average on the season, 9 home runs, 27 RBIs, and a .732 OPS. 0-2 the count.
Change up there. We haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, Lamet struggled through the first, walked a couple, gave up the long homer to Darno.
The Mets struggled in the first. What are you talking about, guy? This is the Rockies.
He hasn't had a win in the major leagues since June
the one was
2021.
D-Train hitting a 2-run home run.
Just his 4th start of the season, but 0-2 as a starter with an 8.180.
I believe both were home runs, I think. I'll try and show that. Let me check that out.
Because we talked about the Braves injuries in their rotation. The Rockies have had a slew of injuries with their arms as well, and that's opened the door for him to have a shot.
Yeah, I think the Rockies got to show up at the ballpark every day and hold their breath and wonder who's next.
Yeah, it has been a string of bad luck.
And McMahon, I understand, tweaked his shoulder a little bit on that play at third last night. That's why he's not in the lineup today.
Yeah. Swing and a miss for Eddie Rosario. Orlando Arcia coming up. He's who we feature on our Zaxby's indescribably good play. As you look at trying to send him to Seattle, what he's done this year, pretty impressive.
Well, he's making a great case to be there. Leads all shortstops in all of those categories, hitting .362 with a .423 on base.
Okay, yeah, it was Acuña Jr. scored from a wild pitch.
.com/vote. Let's go.
He certainly deserves
At the next break, I'll show both. I'll show both of those.
Takes a fastball 1-1. If he does make it, it would be the first All-Star appearance for the 28-year-old shortstop. He was the starting shortstop in Milwaukee for 4 seasons, but did not make an All-Star team. This should help his case. He's going to reach because Tovar is going to have to stick it in his pocket. It's another hit for Orlando Arcia.
Oh, I see the interactive stuck. Give me a second here.
Yeah, a little sinker. Hit it in the 5.5 hole. And with his speed, no chance.
Arcia just keeps finding ways on base. And now Michael Harris, who continues to heat up in the 9th spot in the order. Spanks that
Foul ball.
1-1.
Oh, we talked about it in the pregame. You know,
All right, come on
what
now.
that means to this lineup, what it means to opposing teams. You take it a step further and go 8-9-1-2 with Orlando and what he's doing. And for him, for Orlando and Michael and Ronald and the speed element and a pitcher's having to deal with the run
There we
game.
go.
And deal
Sorry
with
about
everything
that.
these guys are doing. It
But
just
can't do
creates
nothing about their interactives
for
when they
those
go down.
guys.
Other than just refresh them.
Ground ball to second. Could
That's going to be
2
a
here.
double. They got him.
Do double up the speedy Michael Harris, and that will end the bottom.
That's going to end the bottom of the second, so we're heading to the top of the third.
When the Davises booked their Verbo vacation.
All right. Let's bring that up like I told you. So here will be Acuña scoring the first run here.
Here's his 3-2 again, and he missed again. It gets by Alfaro, and Ronald scores. And the Braves, just like that, are out in front.
And here we have B-Train's 2-run home run. Big blast, 474 feet.
Difficult at all?
It is. I mean, there's some.
This ball is hammered to left center. Look out at Chattanooga. My goodness. Darno puts the Braves up 3-0.
Yeah,
Well, like you said,
love it.
insert different pieces, same result. That's the 18th first inning home run that Colorado has allowed, which is still a major league high. And that ball was annihilated.
They're back into the game, so I'll get that over back to it as just as quick as I can.
Three 3-0, top of the third. You never know what hat you're going to see at the ballpark. Tom, you got that at home, don't you?
I do. I don't break it out much, but
yeah.
Yep.
Now yours is pink, though. Correct?
It is.
That's
yeah.
what I
mean,
thought.
I'm not afraid of pink.
Yeah, no, I know. 9-1-2 for the Rockies. Good location.
Strike
there from
one.
Shuster, 0-1 to Doyle. Second pitch of the third is
Over to shortstop, over to first. It's going to be out number one. Arcia, you know, I think Arcia is kind of overlooked a lot. You know, you don't hear them praise him a lot.
Top of the order.
If you understand what I'm saying. But he's always producing.
In the first. You were talking about the injuries to the Braves staff, Tom. Good news is that Kyle Wright was cleared yesterday to begin a throwing program. He's of course been out with shoulder inflammation since early May, but look, it's still a long road, but that's a good first step.
No, it is, and because I think for me, and again, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm in the know or whatever, but you know, I read things like everybody else, and you know, when you kind of started, we're starting to see some things where they weren't quite sure.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by tonight.
He wasn't quite feeling the way he wanted to. You know, that can concern you a little bit. So the fact that he's now gotten to the point where he's going to accelerate and get into a throwing program, that's obviously great news. Now, to your point, it's early and there's a long way to go. But the fact that he now is to the point where he feels like, okay, and they have cleared him to start that program, that's a big
So
step.
far, 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out in the first. 2-2 the count. One out, top of the third with a 3-0 lead. Atlanta over Colorado.
What do you have?
Yeah, Snit talked about
Full
it
boat.
yesterday, actually, and he said, honestly, they're both in good spirits. They're both feeling really good. You guys both hit on Kyle Wright. With Max Fried right now, he's doing short box sessions, throwing off the mound, but the catcher isn't at a full 60 feet. It's the step before the bullpen session.
Nope, out to the shallow.
To the right side.
Olsen underneath it, out
And
number
that's what I was
2.
saying. It's the step before the bullpen session, and then after that, followed by facing hitters in live BP, then a minor league rehab assignment. But he said both of them are in really good spirits. Both of them are feeling
are we?
really, really good physically.
That's awesome. If you
And
guys
so
are just
it's great
joining in
news
and
for
you
both
haven't done
guys,
so already,
obviously,
be
on
sure to hit
different
that thumbs
timetables,
up.
but
We're
also
actually
really,
2 likes
really
away
exciting
from our
news that
10 like
Kyle
goal
Wright
tonight.
is officially cleared to start his throwing program.
We would
as of
certainly
yesterday.
appreciate if
Absolutely.
you'd like to help
Yeah,
us out
'cause
with
Tom, you
that.
said it. Is that starting to linger and you didn't hear
Thank
any
you,
update
Kenneth.
on Kyle Wright? You're like, oh no.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, especially when it's been as long as it's been, and you really
Did he get his 5K last night, or
much going on.
Well, put a pin in that because Jared Shuster.
or is he
worked
streaming
so
now?
quickly.
See, I don't
It's a
even know if he was
1, 2,
streaming
3,
tonight's game
top of the third.
or not. I assume he would.
Here's some advice. You know how sometimes when you're invited to a party, the host will...
Well, why don't we go check on that? Oh, okay. He is in the Magic Kingdom right now. Live streaming, everybody. If you'd like to check that out, head on over to your YouTube search and type in "On the Go with CeeLo," and that's capital C dash capital L capital O. On the Go with CeeLo. Check him out. Great streamer. He's just about. Oh no, he did reach his 5K. It says 5K. Congratulations. Well done, brother. Absolutely well done. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, he's been doing real well, especially the last few months. Things have really picked up for him. The last couple months, he's been putting on 1,000 subscribers or more a month. So he's done really well. Happy for him. It's very happy to see somebody succeed in things like this, because what a lot of people don't understand is just how grueling and how tough trying to run a YouTube channel can be.
Braves winning 8-3 last night, leading it 3-0 here. Back to the top of the order, and Ronald Acuña.
There is a lot of work that goes behind it. All right, so we are back to Truist Park. We got Ronald Acuña Jr. at bat.
Dinelson Lamet, when he started, he became the 11th pitcher for the Rockies to take the ball as a starter this year. But the Braves have even more than that. 13 different Braves have started a game this season.
Can Never have enough arms.
Yeah.
They're going to say he swung, so 2-2 the count.
There's Bryce Elder on the left. Of course, he has been such a stabilizing force for this rotation that has been battling injuries. Ronald walked, stole a base, came in to score back in the first inning. Ooh, and there he's being punched out. Strike on the outside corner, one away.
I mean, I can tell you right now, if that guy throws that, I want it for our guy. I mean, that's a good pitch. I'm not saying it's a strike. You know, and typically for a guy that's kind of all over the strike zone, they don't get those borderline calls, but he got that one.
And Albies comes up swinging.
So Acuña struck out.
Yeah, you like the corners, right, Tom?
I mean, listen, for me, that, and look, I'm saying this with all seriousness. Like, it drives me crazy sometimes when I watch games and I see a guy hang a slider or hang a breaking ball that he threw nowhere near where he wanted to throw it, and it's a strike. And then conversely, they throw that pitch, which I promise you as a pitcher, you practice that pitch. That's the pitch you want to learn how to throw. So when that one's called a strike, if it's maybe a little bit off, I don't have a problem with it because he tried to do it.
Well, and now he's able to strike out Ozzie Albies on a foul.
Albies with a strikeout.
Even though Lamet has had his issues, he has now struck out 4 Braves.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming in spurts, right? I mean, early, you know, first inning, obviously, and look, who can blame them? You know, the Braves have hammered so many teams in the first inning that, you know, pitchers come in here with starting pitchers come in with PTSD that first inning before it even starts, right? They know what they're getting into, and I think he tried to dance his way through that. And now
swing and a miss by Austin Riley. 0-1 the count. 2 outs. Bottom of the third.
Now you go out there and you're like, you know what? The heck with it. Let's go. And I think he's gotten there a little bit.
Riley's another guy he walked.
Ball 1.
And here he's got a 1-ball, 1-strike count on him. Now you talk about that first inning offense for the Braves with a 3 here that they scored today. The Braves this year 62 runs in the first inning, and this is game 70. As you might imagine, those 62 runs the most in Major League Baseball.
That's
in the first
good
inning.
Numbers. Very good numbers.
And you referenced, Tom, the 21st inning homers that the Braves have. Their opposition 2.
Well, I mean, and it's just as Austin takes
ball 4. Austin Riley will be walked.
It's so
that was a 2-out
right?
walk.
We talk all the time about the importance of getting a lead, and you know, obviously we're not there yet. But as the season goes on, you get into the nitty-gritty, hopefully into the postseason. That ability to get out first is going to be huge. But I think so often, you know, it's the Braves just come out here and put a big number on you in the first inning that, you know, it's almost like when teams come in here and only give up 1 in the first inning, they feel like, oh, okay. That's
Travis Darnaud heading to the plate. Going to take the first.
Had the big blow back
first pitch is a strike, huh?
4-foot homer.
Garbage umpire. D-Train 1 for 1 today with a 2-run home run in the first.
He might have done it again.
He might have done it again, baby. That's good. Oh!
Travis Darnaud, what did you have for your
Woo! Another 2-run home run, baby. 433 feet.
A little friendly competition between
two
pitchers.
This one only went 433 feet.
Yeah, it was a breaking ball. It didn't provide as much power. That's just a spinner right there. That ball didn't do anything. And again, got it out front, hammered it.
Wow. Bench loves it. Travis Darnaud hit career homer number 100 and now number 101 2 innings later.
There you go, D-Train. Beautiful.
previously. 2 outs, nobody on. You walk a guy. 2 outs, nobody on. Austin walks. 2-run homer.
Yep.
And especially against this Braves offense, because it can just happen in an instant. And you can't give them any extra base runners.
Yeah, so 3 of the Braves runs because of the free pass. Braves only have 3 hits, obviously 2 of them by Travis d'Arnaud. And now Matt Olson hitting in the 5th spot in the order again for the 2nd consecutive night.
Yeah, and it's easy to sit here and say,
Come on, Matty.
You know, it doesn't always work out that way, but you know, you eliminate the walks. It's a 2-0 game. It's manageable. He's given up 2 solo homers, you know, but you create your own traffic and then somebody runs into one. Now, you know, instead of solo shots, you got big innings, and those are hard to recover from.
5-0 lead.
Struggles. Lamet had only given up 3 home runs on the season into tonight. Well, he's given up 2 here, and we're not even through 3 innings. Well, I'd like
all
to
4.
correct myself. Now we're through 3 innings.
Oh, they called a strike on him
Olsen
again.
is caught looking, but Travis d'Arnaud, boy, he is the hero so far tonight. See you later on that one.
Next break, we'll check for that home run as well.
Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame, cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say. Yeah, I work hard each and every day.
Get to have some peanuts for snack during the stream.
I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say.
Yeah, we did. Yep. Yeah, that was awesome. That's a nice milestone for him to have reached.
Need a cup of blend, that's right. In the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb. A new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space.
From it has made him better.
I won't stop till I hear him
And we
say.
have seen the comfort since that recall in mid-May. Every one of his starts since being called back up, he's gone at least 5 innings. Diaz singled off of him in the first. The 0-1 to him here, fastball inside.
Diaz 1 for 1 today, singled in the first.
Popped up.
That's going to be a pop-up.
Ozzie trailing
Shallow.
back into the outfield grass.
Albie's under it.
And
Has
he's
it.
got it for
Out
the
number
first
1.
out.
And there's another subtle little thing there. Really good pitch. The pitch prior to, fastball in, got him looking in. That fastball wasn't quite where he wanted. It probably caught more in the middle of the plate than he wanted, but because he got him off with the pitch before, not as good a swing.
And now he deals to Grichuk. I mentioned Topper Shuster, just his 8th major league start. Do you remember a time, your rookie year, where you said,
Come on,
okay,
Shuster.
I'm a big leaguer now, I'm settled in?
No.
Appreciate the honesty.
You know, I guess I look at it two ways.
Gotta be foul
Probably
ball.
not that first go round. You know, when I got called up in August, you really don't get a chance to settle in. You know, everything is still new. That next year when I was in the big leagues for a while, or for the whole year.
Weak ground ball here to Ozzie.
Ground ball to Ozzie over the bat. That's out number 2.
I think certainly yes. It's not to say that it was based on success, because we weren't very good, you know. But I think, again, I've always said it. I benefited from being in on a team that was rebuilding, and it wasn't about winning. It was about me getting better every time I went out there, and I could sense that I was doing that. So my confidence grew in that regard. But I wasn't necessarily going out there and getting a bunch of wins to say, hey, look at me, aren't I great, you know?
But and obviously Shuster stepping into a different situation. You got a team with the best record in the National League. The good side is you have an offense that keeps putting up runs for you.
Well, and that's kind of the two sides of it, right? You know, I've often said that it's a lot more difficult for these guys now when they come up here, because they have to win. You know, this team has to win, and you have to help them win. So it's a much different mental approach. But when you're on a good team that's winning games, I think it's a little bit easier for you to be confident.
2-0 clips the corner to Nolan Jones. Shuster has had decisions in 5 of his first 7 starts.
3-1 the
3
count.
wins against 2 losses
2
coming
outs.
in here tonight.
Top of the 4th, 5-0 lead. Atlanta over Colorado. That's going to be strike 3. Strike 2.
Well, we've seen Chad Whitson give the corners a little bit tonight.
I like it.
Yes, you do. I do too. Nolan Jones might not. He thought he had a walk. And he's 0 for 5 so far in this series. He hit it last time to Olsen, and Olsen robbed him, but this time it's off of his glove. Olsen throws to second.
Got him! Got him at second! Yeah! Go sit down, Jones!
Matt Olsen able to recover.
Off!
Jones may want him to take a look at it, but for the moment it's the 3rd out. Now they're not going to look at it.
Wow, what a great job by Matt not giving up on that ball.
Matt Olsen, the ball goes off his glove. He chases it down and throws Nolan out trying to go to second.
And on to the bottom of the 4th we go.
Switch to Square and take charge of your business and your time.
Beautiful.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud, you can have it douse.
Alright, so here's that second Travis Darnod run.
He might have done it again.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yes, he did. Travis d'Arnaud, what did you have for your pregame meal? 5-0.
Little friendly competition between our two catchers.
This one only went 433 feet. Though.
Yeah, it was a breaking ball. It didn't provide as much power. That's just a spinner right there.
There you have it. I'm sure we're back to the game.
Lead as we go to the bottom.
I mean, it's look, fastball slider, right? You got a 50-50 chance of guessing right? And there's not a whole lot of guessing in terms of speed differential. Everything's hard. I just, to me, whether it's take a little bit off that breaking ball to righties, add a little curveball or add some kind of changeup or something to go off speed against the lefty. Especially if you don't have great command of just 2 pitches.
Ozuna sends this to the seats and right, a foul ball, and it stays 3-2. You see him calling his own game with a pitch comm device on his belt. And another one.
All 4.
So 4 free passes.
It kind of makes you wonder when is Colorado going to pull this guy out.
Look at what the Braves have been able to do from the 7th, 8th, and 9th spots in the order, Tom. And since May 1st, 287 average, 47 extra base hits.
Yeah, we just talked about how that lengthens the lineup, puts so much pressure on the opposing pitcher. 48 RBI from the 7th spot, 71 hits from the 8th spot, 22 homers from spots 7 through 9, all most in Major League Baseball. So it's one thing to get damage in the middle of your lineup. It's one thing to get damage from the top and the middle. But when you get damage from the bottom too, man.
Yeah, good luck to opposing pitchers.
Eddie Rosario 0 for 1 today. He had a strikeout in the second.
Rosario swinging back in the 2nd inning. Eddie swinging there and fouling it off 1-2. Dinelson Lamet, the 30-year-old from the Dominican Republic, with a 1-2 pitch.
Here comes the pitch.
In the air.
That's crushed. That's a homer. That's gone, baby.
Another 2-run homer.
Eddie Rosario, 2-run home run, baby. 7-0.
And the Braves are on top, 7-0.
443 feet.
Well, if I'm hitting in the Braves lineup right now, I want to come up after the guy who just walked.
No joke.
I mean, it's just been uncanny. Another slider that just didn't do much. And that's the thing. Again, you get back to just the 2 pitches. The amount of pressure it puts on each of those pitches to be right, to be good, to be in the right spots.
Welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining us, the Braves have just hit another 2-run home run blast by Eddie Rosario to make the score 7-0. Bottom of the 4th. No outs.
Here in the 4th, Ozuna walks. Next batter, Eddie Rosario, and you saw the result. Eddie Rosario with his 10th homer of the season and now has 29 runs driven in. Ahead of it.
Ooh.
Orlando Arcia sending it into the seats.
Arcia 1 for 1 on the day. He has a 331 average, 856 OPS, 5 home runs, and 23 RBIs on the season.
Downstairs, 3 balls and a strike. Well, it was in Texas where the Braves tied a major league record with 2-run homers. They're on track to maybe do that again. They got 3 already. There's a walk
Ball
to the
4.
shortstop.
Well, can it happen again?
Are they going to pull this guy?
Michael Harris going to be the lucky guy this time.
5th walk issued by Lamet. And this is going to prompt a visit to the mound. Here's a quick message from Truist.
You were my mother.
last night after Smith-Shawver, the 20-year-old, pitched a nice game. Well, right now Lamet is obviously in all sorts of trouble. They're trying to calm him down here.
They're chanting at Braves Stadium at Truist.
Friday night.
Hey, if you guys are just coming in and you haven't done so already, please hit that thumbs up. We have a 10-like goal tonight, and we're just about there. So if you don't mind helping the small streamer out get bigger, hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe as well.
Bullpen. Lambert is up.
Come to join the Outlaw Nation, baby. We'd love to have you.
Those guys down there probably saying, I don't want to go in. You go in.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's tough enough to pitch in the big leagues when you're not throwing a lot of strikes, but against this lineup, that's 80 pitches now, 41 balls, 39 strikes. You're not going to have a lot of success against these guys doing that.
Oh, Harris going to foul ball. Going to run out of room.
Jones will watch it go.
2-1 the count.
Yeah, 81 pitches now for Lamet.
Yeah, and I'd be curious, too, to talk to the hitters, you know, because I would imagine this is not an easy game to hit in either, you know, because typically you go up there with a mindset of guys throwing strikes and you're looking for pitches, whatever. When a guy's all over the place, you're essentially looking for that one pitch that's going to be in the zone, and when you get it, you don't want to miss it. And to the Braves' credit, they haven't done that.
They have not. Those were not just 3 homers, the 2 by d'Arnaud and the 1 by that man Eddie Rosario. They were long homers.
Two and two the count.
Nobody out. And a 2-2 foul
ball. We'll do it again.
I mentioned that 2-run.
Matt Olson needs 5 home runs to 200, huh, Kenneth?
12-0 victory back on May 15th. The Braves hit 5 2-run homers in that game, tying a major league record. And as we said, already 3 here. Left center, shallow.
Left center, shallow. Is it going to drop? It drops in.
It out there anymore perfectly. And
runners are going to be on the corners. No outs. Good job, Harris.
Good base running by Orlando. He got a good read on that ball. He saw that thing was out in no man's land. Nobody was.
Money Mike. Making it happen, baby.
Fell right into the Bermuda Triangle. Now you've got RC at third, Harris at first, still nobody out. And Bud Black looks out there and he says, oh, and now we have to face Acuña.
Yeah.
Top of the batting order, now up to bat.
With the 3 homers, by the way, the Braves, at least for the moment, have taken over the major league lead in homers. They now have 118 on the season, 2 more than the Dodgers. A ball and a strike to Acuña. All these long home runs. Nobody's hit more long home runs this year in the majors than Ronald Acuña. I wonder if he's feeling left out of the party.
Huh. Well, I'll be hunting a slider right here.
Ground ball to short. Tovar.
Shortstop going for a double. Got him.
And a double play. The Braves do, however, get another run in. And it's now 8-0.
8-0.
And now Albies. Ozzie to left.
Ozzie, deep left corner.
And just enough room.
Oh, Josh had enough room to pull off the catch. That's going to end the fourth.
It's now 8-zip.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. Hey, if you're just joining us, the Braves now lead 8-0. Heading into the top of the fifth. The Braves have 8 runs with 5 hits on the night to Colorado's no runs and 3 hits. Neither team have committed an error.
I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic. You can't stop it, it's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Oh! To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. If you mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the.
So, how's everybody's weekend been going? I know it's just the start of it. Friday night, baby. I'll tell you what, I certainly appreciate each and every one of you that have stopped by and supported me tonight. I know what it's like, you know, be young or old. Sure, I should say. I don't like to say old. You know, love having it.
I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you see greatness?
Have a very comfortable 8-run cushion.
All right, we are back to Truist Park.
And 3 more in
First pitch was a strike. Shuster still pitching in the top of the 5th. That's going to be a chopper over to Arcia, who's going to throw to Matt Olson. Got to get him.
Deep in the hole to get Alfaro. Still no throwing errors for Arcia this entire season.
Yeah, it's incredible for all the chances he has, and a lot of plays just like that. What a luxury it is to have an arm like that.
And an infield.
Listen, guys, don't try to jinx him. You say it, now he'll have one.
One of the best. Well, this has to feel pretty good for Jared Shuster to look up and see 8-0.
Oh, for sure.
That's your Captain Obvious comment of the night, presented by Truist. They don't sponsor that. We made that up.
I like the way he's mixed that fastball in.
It's going to be a high foul ball or high fly ball. Shallow. Arcia under it for an easy can of corn.
Here is a
out number 2.
Getting a
and Shuster, next pitch, only his 60th.
Shuster pitching very, very good tonight.
Fouled away off the bat of Montez.
Yeah, he's done a nice job right there with that pitch. Early in the count against right-handed hitters, get that fastball in there, get a strike, get into the count.
Foul ball, 0-2.
Right side.
Went to the changeup on Montero after going in, got the pop-up. That time he doubled up on the fastball.
And his 0-2 pitch went with a fastball again, but high.
1-2.
Good try here. Now good spot here for that changeup now if he wants to.
2 more likes, everybody. We are 2 likes away from our 10-like goal. Can you help us reach that? If you haven't done so already, hit that thumbs up.
And that's what he went
2-2
with,
the count.
I think that was a slider.
Tried
to go backdoor slider.
Yep. And now a 2-2 pitch with 2 away and nobody on.
It's going to be a chopper over to Matt Olson's going to toss it to Shuster, who just barely steps on the bag but gets him out.
Well, they're looking over at the
We're heading to the bottom of the fifth.
They want to take another peek at it.
We may have a challenge.
Ooh, that might be a tie.
That's a tie, and it doesn't go to the runners anymore.
But they say play on. And we are in the middle of the fifth with the Braves on top 8-0.
So they stuck with that it was an out.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't want to be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me. I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for those likes. We have now met our 10-like goal. Thank you so much. I certainly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, every like, every subscribe, every message you put in the chat, all that helps the algorithm realize that my content is liked, and it'll push me to a larger audience. So thank you so much. I mean, it's tough getting yourself out there. Each and every one of you rock. Thank you. And thank you to my moderator, Kenneth Clark, who is always out there throwing it in the chat, whatever we need. You know, he's on top of that. Thank you so much. You and Jeremy. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement.
Yeah, if you like being
there's no
first,
replacement for persistence.
that's a good
It's a
record there.
patience.
Usually
Yeah.
leads to a lot of wins, which it has. Best record in the month, 10-3.
All right.
More runs in 10 of those.
Here we go. First pitch.
13 games.
That's going to be a strike.
Hit a home run in all but one. And the starter's ERA this month, 6.28. Worse than Major League Baseball.
Yeah, but it hasn't mattered because Braves have scored so much.
Yep.
I mean, certainly you'd like to improve that starter's ERA.
Well, we're improving it tonight.
Yep. Riley is in there hitting. 1-1 count. The new pitcher out of the bullpen is Peter Lambert.
Pitch number 2.
So Dinelson
Strike 2.
is done after 4 innings.
Or pitch number 3, I should say. It's 1-2 the count.
Giving up the 8
Austin
runs.
Riley tonight
Really
has
struggled
been
with
walked
those
twice,
4
and
walks,
he
5
has
walks, excuse me.
run in for 2 runs. Fly ball. Out of play.
Well, Braves fans remember that June was kind to Atlanta last year. That's when the Braves really turned things around. Went 21-6 last year in the month of June. And these numbers from a season ago, very similar to the numbers we just showed you.
Yeah, and I don't think it's all that much of a surprise. You know, you really don't have a sense of who you are until.
Oh, line drive out right field. That's easy can of
You really don't
corn.
have a sense
One
of
out.
who you are until about 60 games into the season, and I think for the Braves, that certainly was the case. And then they're having to navigate through some injuries and figure some things out. And you know, now guys are kind of in that mode now where they're kind of settled into the season. And you know, I think typically now is the time where the best teams kind of start to rise to the occasion and separate themselves a little bit, and the Braves are doing that.
Looks
This
like
guy
my
has risen to the occasion tonight.
camera crashed.
2-run homers for Travis d'Arnaud.
51 RBI for the Braves catchers, second Major League Baseball. That's pretty darn good production. And that's just as catchers. That doesn't include their DH numbers. That's just when they're catching. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, what a combination, he and Sean Murphy. 1-1 pitch from Lambert. Now, this one will not leave the yard. It won't leave the infield. They finally get Darno on a ground out to Jones. Sean Murphy, you see, enjoying
should be back up and
the
running
tonight.
So we got big man Matt Olson heading to the plate. He's 0 for 2 tonight. He has been struck out twice, both times looking. Ball 1.
Olson batting 5th in the orders. Has struck out twice tonight, but last night hit the solo homer and also had a single from this spot. Pop to left. Profar. He's had a couple over there right on the line. And he takes that for a 1-2-3 bottom of the 5th.
So that is the end of the 5th. Back in order here.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
Yeah, we'll get to that one next break, Kenneth.
I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want. Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down.
I mean, I appreciate the heads up. My wife will not be allowed to a Thursday night game. No question about it.
You're going to have an extra member.
Oh, yeah. That's what I figured. It's trying to pull that up. Kind of got the stream a little wonky, but we'll recover.
1-2 strikes here to Brenton Doyle to start off the 6th inning.
Looks like probably after this Eddie Rosario highlight, I probably won't do any more tonight.
Guys now that are really
the last 2 times it's really set the stream bottoming out a few times. So.
Love seeing that.
2-2 the count.
Actually, on the flight home from spring
Doyle
training,
0 for 1 tonight, rounded out in the 3rd.
That flight with Ozzy's wife, and she had 2 of their dogs with her. And normally you see that and you're like, oh no, but man, she had those dogs under control. They did. There was no peep, there was no bark.
Maybe I'll have to send my dogs to her.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you need some training, go to Ozzy and his wife. Meanwhile, Jared Shuster putting together a very solid outing here. Just missed outside.
3-2 the count.
That's a good pitch right there.
We have a full ball.
Follow that up. Another one right there in that area.
skied into the air.
Albie's under it.
Going to take it. His dogs
has
listen
it.
to him. So
Out number one.
Garcia, so he stays away, and there's one out. And back to the top of the order. Jared Shuster's happy that he's pitching tonight and not tomorrow, though, because his Wake Forest Demon Deacons are in the College World Series for the first time since 1955. They are the #1 seed, and they play tomorrow against Stanford.
So you're suggesting he may make a trip or two from the dugout inside, maybe?
I think he may have
to go to the bathroom a little bit more
a couple of
than
times.
normal.
Yeah. Well, you called it pitch a good game the day after. You called it the Dig Me Day,
the
right?
Dig Me Day, yep.
So
Profar 0 for 2 today. He had a strikeout and a pop out earlier in the game. Foul ball.
The Rockies dugout 2-1. Hey, a souvenir. That was a perfect location inside corner.
Yeah, he's really spotted that fastball in well tonight.
Down the stairs there. Profar chases and fouls it off.
2-2.
Emergency hack there. Just was too close to take it and just wanted to fight it off.
Yeah, still hasn't recovered yet.
In and up, or
that's what he does.
3-2 the count. Full boat.
This is where eventually I'd love to see him have enough command and confidence in that changeup and throw that right here.
Fastball.
Foul ball.
Away. When did you feel like you really had dialed in that changeup?
91. You know, after spring training, I felt like, you know what? Okay, here it is.
Foul ball down third base line.
And it was that changeup.
3-2. We'll do it again.
So it took you a couple of years.
It did. I mean, I had a very mediocre one my first couple of years. You know, and in fact was more of a fastball curveball guy my first couple of years in the big leagues.
Out to left.
Left. That's going to drop in. Bounce off the wall. That's going to be a double.
It's going to go for extra bases. It's the first extra base hit tonight for the Colorado Rockies. Profar's at second.
Yeah, you know, and look, it's nitpicky, right? But that's the only danger, right? You're on constantly in, and he's seeing them. The more he sees them, the deeper the at-bat gets. Your margin for error becomes smaller and smaller. And after seeing a steady dose in there, Profar got one that was up a little bit and he could handle and dropped it in for a double.
So he's at second with one away, and here's the 21-year-old rookie, Ezequiel Tovar. Native of Venezuela.
Tovar 1 for 2 today. We had a single in the first.
The other way, and it's a
He's
single.
going to put one right up center field.
Now Profar had to stop, so he will not score. They are at the corners with one out.
Yeah, I had to wait and make sure that Ozzie was not going to catch that ball. That ball's in, but a little bit up, which enables Tovar to be able to hit that ball the other way like that.
Runners on the corner, one out.
Well, interestingly, after that hit, each team has 5 hits, but a little bit different in the scoring category.
Be sure to get your votes in, everybody.
Diaz, first pitch.
What we do is the community especially since we started a new series last night, the vote was correct for what team was going to win.
Away from Coors Field.
If we are correct, if the community is correct for all games in a series, then the following game 1 of the following series I would do a bunch of random giveaways. And as you know, we swept the Mets, and we got that golden broom here on the channel for our community getting it right, who was going to win in the vote chats. That the following series, game 1, we handed it up somewhere around 15 to 17 game keys out. So yeah, had a lot of fun doing it.
Fastball misses, 2-1.
Well, I think this is where in this game, 8-0.
So be sure to get your votes in.
Yeah, keep it realistic here, right? Try to stay out of a big inning. Give up 1 for an out. Give them 1 run. Don't give them 2 or 3.
First base open, 3-1. And he walks him. So they are loaded.
Walked him. Wow.
And Randall Grichuk will be coming to the plate.
Schuster's not doing too bad, though. That's like the walk number 2 on the night.
Rick Kranitz out to the mound here.
Well, this might be Schuster's last pitch.
Well, I think you've seen these last 2 hitters for the first time tonight, really, where maybe Jared feeling a little bit of being in trouble, and now kind of went from that loosey-goosey let's make pitches to trying to really dial in some perfect pitches, and hasn't hit his spots.
23 pitches this inning, most so far tonight for Shuster.
He's been pitching really good, though, thus far, guys. I mean, I realize the bases are loaded and 1 out.
So you were kind of hitting on it, Tom, but is this where, as a young pitcher, you almost have to say, look, I'm not worried about the shutout here.
No.
I'm just trying to limit how many they score.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to let them back in the game, right? You get them back in the game by making a big mistake here. But, you know, you manage the inning, and look, this is all part of the learning process, right? You're going to get into these situations, and you're going to get in tight games, right? So find a way to, if you're fortunate enough to get a ground ball double play and get out of it, great, but try to keep it to 1.
Well, it is a
that's going to be a double.
Hit, though.
There's 1. No, he was safe. They scored, though.
Scored. It's 8-1.
8-1. 2 outs. Runners on the corner. That was close. That was close.
Hey, that's a really good pitch. In on the hands, probably a ball.
It was. That was a really, really good pitch. Good job, Schuster.
The part was it wasn't hit hard enough for a double play.
Come on, son. You can do it. Finish this out.
Profar trots home. And Colorado is on the board.
Come on, youngster. We got Nolan Jones at the plate. Jones 1 for 2 on the night.
Somebody other than Matt Olson. First time up, he lined it down that first base side, and Olson dove for it. Second time, it went off Olson's glove.
Hey, good night,
Jones
Jameson.
tried to get to second, and Olson threw him out.
Go Braves, brother. Chop on, man. I hope you sleep well.
Swing and a miss.
Good pitch. That's a good adjustment there. Again, part of the learning process. I think that first fastball, yeah, the intensity of trying to get out of the inning now. He really overthrew that fastball. One of the only ones he's tried to overthrow tonight.
No, not right now,
nice
baby.
Off-speed pitch.
Hey!
That one away. 2 balls and a strike. See the perspiration on a warm night in Atlanta. 81 degrees. That one bounces away from Darno. Not far enough to score the runner, but Grichuk does get to second.
Come on, Schuster. Settle down.
And again, you haven't seen him do that too much tonight either. And I think that's just a product of really wanting to get out of this inning, putting a little bit too much pressure on himself, not that same loosey-goosey we've had up to this point.
And he walked him. So Jones trots down to first. Schuster's now at
how you doing, Doodle?
pitches. And Brian Snitker is going to come out and make a change. But all in all, a nice night for Jared Shuster. He leaves with an 8-1 lead.
So we're having a pitching change.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
Satisfaction Southeast, and by the Xfinity 10G network. The future starts now. Well, Jared Shuster may be frustrated that he didn't get through the 6th, but all in all, a good night for the left-handed rookie.
Yeah, no question about it. Again, part of the learning process, you know, trying to get deeper into the ball game and the pressure that comes with that. But a lot of good stuff tonight. Was really good arm or glove side with the fastball. Into righties all night long was really good. Nice job of mixing the changeup and the slider in. A couple of strikeouts, a lot of weak contact, whether it be ground balls or pop-ups. And yeah, he's going to be disappointed that he was not able to finish that 6th inning. But again, part of the learning process, right? He'll figure out, okay, what was my mentality trying to get through that 6th inning and all that stuff and learn how to control that. But man, a lot of good stuff tonight.
His outing, our Synovus Get There feature. And now Kirby Yates is on with the bases loaded here and 2 away to face Alfaro. First pitch foul, almost hit his teammate down there, Tovar. Well, the Braves bullpen last night only needed one.
So the
man.
bases are loaded with 2 outs.
Great over 3 1/3. And in game 2 of the doubleheader in Detroit, it was Colin McHugh who was perfect through 3 innings. And because of those two, this bullpen is pretty well rested. Oh, and 2.
Swing and a miss.
That nasty splitter of his. 30 swings and misses on that pitch this year. Tied for 6th amongst the major league relievers. That's his go-to.
Yeah, tennis ball.
Well, he's got Alfaro right where he wants him. Fouls that one back.
Yeah, it's 1-8.
Thankfully.
That was a pretty good pitch
that
to
was
hit.
Center cut right there.
The Braves have 3 2-run home runs tonight.
Tovar at 3rd, Grichuk at 2nd, Jones at 1st. 1 run in here in the top of the 6th. Yates trying to keep it that way. Another foul ball. Big week for Alfaro. He turned 35 days ago, and then he made his Rockies debut yesterday. Hoping to swing his team back into this ball game. Bounces in 1 and 2. Yates deals. He struck him out.
Struck him out.
Got him with that splitter. Rockies leave him loaded. And it's 8-1 Atlanta.
Play So Rare MLB, a free revolutionary fantasy game and marketplace that transforms.
Yeah, I'd just like to believe it's the evolution of the game.
Lamet did get Rosario swinging back in the second inning. In the air to right. Gritchett goes back, and Gritchett will watch it. Another two-run homer. Two by Darno, now one by Eddie Rosario, and the Braves are on top 7-0.
Well, if I'm hitting in the Braves lineup right now, I want to come up after the guy who just walked.
No joke.
I mean, it's just been uncanny.
Take hard or but even with his outs, it continues to be a different Marcell Ozuna than we saw at the start of the season.
Yeah, it sure is. It's you know, at least I don't think there was too much allowed early in the season. Now hits and outs are allowed.
Eddie Rosario had a loud two-run homer his last time up in the fourth. Not only do the Braves have 8 runs, they have not left a single man on base tonight. A little bit of an oddity.
Yeah, especially with all the walks, but they just cashed those in with homers.
Yeah. The 3 homers were all preceded by a walk. Now Lambert gets behind here, 3-0. It's a guy who debuted with the Rockies in 2019, former starter turned long reliever. All of his outings except for one this year have been at least 2 innings, and Bud Black hoping probably for the same here tonight. Did Eddie stop his bat? Yes, he did. And it's a walk with 1 away. And here comes the all-star candidate, Orlando Arcia, who has singled and walked. Well, you go through Arcia's offensive numbers in Milwaukee, and there was a lot of inconsistency. His first full season there, he hit .277, 15 homers, but the 3 years after that, the numbers started to trail a little bit. but he has been nothing but consistent here in 2023. On a high hop, taken at third for 1, and that is all they will get as Arcia beats it out at first. So 2 away for Harris. Generous strike call inside corner.
We've had a few of those tonight, both sides of the plate.
And Chad Whitson has been equal opportunity. Harris hits this sharply. Montez played it like he was taught. Get your body in front of it. And the Braves strand their first runner tonight.
I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I want to visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die.
And Atlanta with an impending trip to Philadelphia and then Cincinnati. So stay tuned. But this is just the second of a 4-game series here. And Olsen trails a long way into foul territory to grab that off the bat of Montero. Now Coco Montez, who just made his major league debut on Sunday against the Padres, hit a 2-run homer in his very first at bat. He's 0 for 2 tonight. What would be the pitcher equivalent to the hitter hitting a home run in his very first major league at bat? Striking out the side in your first inning? That's about as
probably
as close of an apples to apples as you can get.
Yeah, both cases you're thinking, man, this game's easy.
Right? It'll humble you quickly.
Yes, it will.
As Montez just found out there, Kirby Yates throws it by him. Stay tuned for the stretch presented by Synovus coming up after one more out.
I guess it might help if I turn my microphone on for you guys to hear me.
Bottom of the order, Brenton Doyle, who's 0 for 2. Well, the Braves this year, when they score at least 6 runs, are 29-1. And looking good to continue that tonight to 30-1. Line into center.
That's going to be an easy blooper up to center. Base hit.
What was the one game they lost?
That one game was May 22nd. The Dodgers won 8-6 here.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
But 6 has been the magic number for Atlanta. Profar in the top of the order. You know, Kirby Yates throwing out that baseball there made me think, Tom, have guys over the years, do they throw out more baseballs than they used to, pitchers?
It seems like it, yeah, for sure.
I didn't know if that was just me, but it seems like as the game has gone on over the last 20, 30 years, it's increased the number of baseballs used.
Well, it's definitely increased from the standpoint of, you know, there's no ball put in play that stays in play anymore.
Yeah.
Right. But I do think you see more and more guys get a ball and just immediately discard it rather than just rub it up or, you know, try to work it a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like you see that so much more from pitchers. 0-2 from Yates. Fastball just a touch high.
Yates 1-2 the count. We got Profar, who's 1 for 3 on the day, doubled in the 6th, and was batted in for a run.
Kirby trying to send us to the stretch here. That one, though, won't do it. Bouncing away from Darno, and Doyle to second.
Doyle moves 90 feet on that wild throw. Yes, sir, Kenneth. Tomorrow's game. First pitch, guys and gals, will be at 4:10 Eastern, 3:10 Central.
I'm not sure Travis had a chance to get in front of and block it.
Got him swinging.
His bat. Profar is down on strikes, and we head to the stretch.
Welcome to the stretch.
All right, we are going to play music while they go through their stretch stuff.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change. Play the game that we say. I need a break. Time staying strong.
We'll try that a little bit. It's quite hot in here today. Happy early Father's Day to all you daddies out there. I hope your day is just as special as mine will be, everyone. And I know it's not happy for everybody. I realize people have lost your parents. I've lost both of mine. I was about 32, 33 years old when I lost both of mine. So I know what it's like. That's right. Send your Braves to Seattle, guys, for the 2023 All-Star Game. Head on over to Braves.com/vote. Vote for your favorite Braves players to go to Seattle. Let's do it, baby.
I've never seen anyone do something similar to that. It's so special.
All right, so we got top of the batting order. Ronald Acuña Jr., Ozzie Albies, and Austin Riley batting third.
Getting to watch him play every single night, something special.
Oh, it is. It is a treat beyond belief.
Acuña 0 for 2 tonight. He walked in the first. He was batted in for a run, and he has a stolen base on the night.
11th homer of his career of at least 460, which is just staggering to think about.
Strike
New
one.
pitcher is Jake Bird, 33rd appearance on the season.
Forty-three innings, 45 strikeouts. Good stuff.
Foul ball.
With that delivery, he
1 and 2 the
used a lot
count.
of ground balls.
Sinker, curveball, mixes in a cutter and a changeup.
Oh, strike 3 at the top of the zone. 95 mile per hour.
Got him looking again.
Ronald didn't like it.
That's 2 borderline calls against Ronald tonight.
And let's see who's been hot. Brought to you by Texas Pete, and it's Ozzie Albies who had the 3 hits and 3 RBI last night.
Sits safely in 14 of his last 15 against Colorado. 10 of his 23 hits have been extra bases. And as we said last
There's
night,
strike one.
he's sending a limo to get the starting pitchers to the ballpark against Colorado.
Albies 0 for 3 tonight. He had a ground out, a strikeout, and a foul out.
He enjoys seeing that uniform.
Well, it means he's due because he's 0 for 3 tonight.
That's right.
Ball 1.
Well, Colorado starters last 17 games are 0-8 with a 6.10 ERA. And the Braves have helped balloon that even more tonight. But now in the bullpen, and the bullpen is having a little bit more success.
Out number 2.
Because Lambert gave up the 8 runs, or rather Lamet, and then Lambert came in, did not give up anything in the 5th and 6th, and now Jake Bird 2 up, 2 down here in the 7th. And what is Blooper doing?
I'm not sure there. A little rally dance, maybe? I don't know.
Can't keep track of that guy. Riley takes it at the knees.
Come on, Riley. One and 1 the count.
Riley to right.
That's gonna be a double.
Makes a big turn at first, but a nice job.
Nope,
by
he
Christian
comes
to get
back.
it
He holds
to
at
the
first. That was a 2-out single for Austin Riley.
Do that. Sinker coming in on him. Just stays inside it. Drives it to right field. Pretty swing.
So he has 2 walks tonight. He scored on the 2 Darno homers, and now he's got a single. And here
D-Train! 2 for 3 tonight. He has 2 home-run, 2-run home run blast on the night.
In his career, he does have
4
RBIs. He had
RBIs.
3 homers. That was when he was with Tampa Bay, and he did it at Yankee Stadium in July of 2019.
Not a bad place to do it.
Memorable. No homer here, though. Chop back to the mound. Riley is stranded, and it's still 8-1 as we go to the 8th.
We are heading to the 8th. Remember, everybody, get your votes in. Get your votes in, because at the bottom of the 8th, at the conclusion, I'll be taking the chat poll down.
Like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly.
All right, everybody, I'll be leaving the game sound and everything up, but I'll be going off mic and camera for this inning. I shall be back. I have to take a phone call. I'm sorry about this.
Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it.
Each team with 6 hits, but the Braves with 3 big homers and in control. And welcome back to the Bigs, Ben Heller. His last major league appearance 1,015 days ago, September 4th of 2020, with the Yankees against Baltimore, and now he's worked his way back to the center of a big league diamond.
Pretty good numbers in 31 career games.
And all of those 31 career games came with the New York Yankees.
20 games at AAA this year, 3-2 with a 3.68 ERA.
And he was called up when Jesse Chavez went on the 15-day IL, and that was yesterday. I'm sure that Ben Heller's heart's ticking at a little extra rate tonight.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
And he fires a fastball that's fouled back. He's facing Tovar, Diaz, and Grichuk here, 2, 3, 4 in the order. So 31 big league appearances, and he's 31 years of age. And that one inside. Dealing to somebody 10 years his junior, a 21-year-old rookie. Struck him out. The veteran wins that battle, and Ben Heller, first batter he's faced at the major league level in almost 3 years, and he strikes him out.
Yeah, good pitch off the last pitch. Tried to go front door slider on the last pitch, but got it a little bit too far inside, but got Tovar to move. That one he started more in the middle and swept it out of the zone, got him to chase it.
And now Elias Diaz. And Ben Heller has really battled through some injury issues as well. That's one of the reasons that he only has 31 major league appearances. Giving up a single here to Diaz with one away. Here's a quick message from Georgia Drive Chevy.
Chevy Silverado, the #1 selling full-size pickup in the greater Atlanta area. See your local Chevy dealer.
And now Randall Grichuk. He's driven in the only run of the game for the Rockies. Takes a fastball for a strike. Good arm, 97.
Yeah, 97 on the black. That's do that again.
Now 96, this time on the inside part of the plate.
Well, now he's going to come with the sweeper. Strike 3.
We'll see. 0-2 pitch to Grichuk. Went with a fastball, got a piece. But the injury bug I was mentioning for Heller that's really hampered his career. He missed 2018. He had Tommy John surgery, and he missed all of 2021. He had a stress fracture in his elbow. So it has not been an easy road. There he got it, but he just missed. And that one inside. So sweeper outside, sweeper inside, and a 2-2 count.
Well, that's what he did to Tovar. Tried to go front door, missed, and then came back with it, sweeping across the outside corner. See if he follows suit.
Got him.
Not straight gas.
96, right at the knees.
That's just a really good pitch. Not anything you can do with that. Even if you hit it, you're going to pound it into the ground.
So a couple of strikeouts through 3 hitters for Ben Heller in his first game as a Brave. Now Nolan Jones. I mentioned that Heller came up for Jesse Chavez. There's a rumor going around that Jesse will be joining us for a few innings during the broadcast tomorrow.
I guess we better have some sunflower seeds, huh?
That's right.
Or at least find out what that's all about.
No, it is his love for sunflower seeds. That's why, if you weren't with us yesterday, we showed that his bullpen mates have made an honorary Jesse Chavez kind of stick figure out there.
Out of the pitching buddy they use. Put him in the batter's box when you're throwing bullpens. Jesse's boo-boo there on the knee.
That's fantastic.
Hopefully he's going to have a speedy recovery.
Yeah, the x-ray's clean on that comebacker for Miggy Cabrera. That's the good news.
Well, you know, he's getting a little older. That reaction times, you know, gets a little slower.
I'll let you tell him that tomorrow when he's up here. Heller pumps in a fastball. Oh, it'll be great to have him up. He missed, did Heller. So runners at first and second now with 2 away. But a great spot to get Ben Heller back acclimated to Major League Baseball here.
Yeah, no question. No, you know, a low leverage situation. Get him a chance to get on the mound, get comfortable again, get over the jitters and whatever else he's feeling for the excitement of getting back to the big leagues. Probably not jitters as much as it is just excitement to be back. Chance to work through all that and get comfortable back out there on a big league mound.
Facing Alfaro and another really good fastball.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with his stuff.
See if he can strike out the side. He did. Welcome to Atlanta, Ben Heller. 3 Ks at the top of the 8th.
Hey fans, I'm breaking down MLB Play. I think they're the best MLB games. Now my personal favorite, Beat the Streak. Pick who you'll think will get a hit building your own streak. It's all on you, baby. You can win $5.6 million. The streak's alive! Next up, Pickle. Guess the player in the fewest number of tries. Got him! And there's other games like Bingo, a race to be first. Bingo! MLB Play. Great games, great prizes, and it's all free. No purchase necessary. Restrictions apply. See official rules and enter at MLB.com/play. Oh yeah!
Wow! It is showtime! And that baby's way gone! Julio! Watch this baby sail! Oh, Bryce Harper! White Sox win!
Every home run in this game raises money for prostate cancer research. So far, over $1 million has been raised, and you can make a pledge by going online to pcf.org/home run challenge. The Braves have hit 3 tonight.
Yeah, made some nice donations tonight.
1 by that man and 2 by Travis d'Arnaud. Matt Olson hit 1 last night, but he is 0 for 3 here this evening. First pitch here in the bottom of the 8th is a cue ball shot over to Jones. Across in time, 1 away. Here now is a message from Delta.
Braves country. Fast free Wi-Fi is rolling out. Enjoy with
our guys, I'm back. Sorry about
membership.
that.
Delta, official airline of the Atlanta Braves.
All right, so we got Marcell Ozuna up bat. He's going to hit it. He's going to get a drop it in for a base run.
He hits out to right center for a 1-out
base hit,
single.
Base run. Good for a base hit. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. 8-1 lead.
Well, Marcell had a 10-game hit streak snapped last night. Maybe starting a new hit streak here tonight.
Yeah, why not? Run off another 10, maybe more.
And Eddie Rosario, that loud 2-run homer back in the 4th.
Remember, guys, get your finalized votes in at the end of the eighth inning here, at the end of the bottom of the 8th. I'm going to go ahead and call that. Looks like the community vote. If
they'll try to turn 2,
they got him. That's the end of the 8th. All right, guys. So you got 30 seconds to get your final votes in. 30 seconds. If everything plays out like it is, that'd be 2 games. 1 and 2 were voted correct. So we're only 2 games away from getting that golden broom, baby. Let me explain it. As soon as I'm done explaining it, I'll take the vote down. Every start to a new series, for every game of that series, if the community votes correctly about who's going to win, and that team does win for every game of the series, then game 1 of the following series, throughout the game, I hand out random giveaways. No strings attached, just something I want to do to give back to you guys, the community. We got that golden broom with the Mets a couple series back, and we gave away like between 15 and 17 game keys throughout the night. So we had a good time. If the Braves hang on and pull out the win tonight, that'll be 2 wins, 2 successful votings. So like I said, let's continue on, and hopefully we'll get that golden broom again. All right, I am taking the vote down. Thank you, everybody that participated. We had 15 votes tonight. 93% voted for the Atlanta Braves, and 6% voted the Colorado Rockies. The Braves currently lead 8-1, and we are in. Looks like we're heading to the top of the 9th.
And I asked him about it, and he said there's ebbs and flows of the game, but I almost lock in a little
bit.
Here
we go, 3 outs away from the win.
And we've been seeing that game in and game out. Looking forward to seeing him pitch tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, Bryce has been such a rock for that starting rotation.
Yeah, he really has. I mean,
tomorrow's game, everybody, will be at 4:10 Eastern. First pitch will be at 4:10 Eastern, 3:10 Central.
Ebbs and flows. You're always better to be locked in when guys are in scoring position.
And Jared Shuster, another solid outing tonight, going 5 2/3 and giving up just the 1 run.
Yep, he should feel really good about that.
0-2 the count.
I think some things you're starting to see.
Top of the ninth, no outs, 8-1 lead. Atlanta over Colorado. If everything continues on, Atlanta will take game 2. And we'll be up on the series 2-1 or 2-0. That's gonna be a strike 3 call. Heller coming in here and just
been an issue, right? And
throwing fire right now.
So far what we're seeing tonight anyway, I'd say he looks pretty healthy. Nasty sinker, 96, 97, and that big sweeper slider that has just frozen guys.
And now Coco Montez, swing and a miss.
Big swing and a miss.
Well, Ben Heller started this year in AAA with Tampa Bay, but they designated him for assignment a couple of weeks ago. The Braves acquired him on June 6th. Quick call up after the Chavez injury, and really good start. Oh, 2. Just got a piece, did Montez.
0-2 the count. We'll do it again. Montez 0 for 3 on the night. He has 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The Braves now 4 strikes away from putting this game away.
Ben Heller with another 0-2, and he struck out another.
Struck him out.
Make it 5 for the right-hander.
5 strikes for this right-hander tonight. Heller coming in.
How good that slider is. I don't know if that was ever in the strike zone, and he still got him to chase.
Well, heck, at this point, he might as well strike out all 6.
Yeah.
Doyle is the last hope for the Rockies. He's not going to.
That's going to be it. That's up to Garcia. Over to Olsen. That's it. That's game, baby. Your Atlanta Braves have won 8-1.
Welcome back to the
final score: Atlanta Braves 8, Colorado Rockies 1. That's 2 games to none for the Atlanta Braves.
And the Braves cruise
beautiful.
8-1 victory.
Like to say thank you to everybody that stopped by. Kenneth, Doodle, Jameson,
with Lamet, they got
Jeremy,
catch them
D.
big home runs.
Who else did we have in here tonight? Maverick from over at Maverick Sports. Daniel. Thank you everybody for stopping by for sure, guys. I certainly appreciate all the support. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the likes. Tomorrow's start time is 4:10 Eastern, 3:10 Central. So with that said, thank you guys for stopping by tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Rock on, go Braves, baby.
Brendan Gaudin signing off from Truist Park. We will join you again tomorrow. Our coverage will
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling, I'll
push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.